So it's been my goal to come to you from an array of peaceful landscapes. No, I have no idea if that's how permaculture is supposed to look. How do you know if a course of holistic coaching is right for you? Hi, I'm Scott Swagger, founder of Peaceful Drive. And in this video, I'm going to give you 3 criteria to help you decide. Therapy, coaching, maybe something else. If you like this video, please let everybody know by pressing like and by hitting the subscribe button. Alright, let's get behind the wheel. One of the biggest options out there, one that saw a big surge in popularity and utilization during and after the pandemic, is therapy. Now, as an experienced licensed therapist, I might be stating the obvious by telling you that therapy, also known as behavioral health counseling, is an environment designated for treating people with mental health disorders, the symptoms of which can be severe enough and cause enough suffering to threaten the person's safety or seriously affect the stability of their day-to-day functioning. For those of you who have diligently sifted through the pile of clinicians who will just tell you to take a deep breath, go for a walk, take your medications, listen to a bit of music, possibly do a screen detox as you've heard on the radio, or just sit there for an hour without really giving you any advice, that can be really frustrating. I know that it was for me when I was seeking a therapist. But persistent consumers will be able to find someone who is a serious professional trained in trauma-driven, science-based psychotherapy. And that's what will give you the best chance for a full recovery. By full recovery, I mean that people will progress to the point where they no longer meet criteria for conditions such as PTSD, major depression, generalized anxiety disorder, and the like. At that point, they're living in the range of full functioning and may choose to go off their medication or reduce their medication in consultation with a qualified medical professional. With all of that in mind, you might find yourself in one of 3 situations. Number 1, you never really qualified for a behavioral health disorder diagnosis. In situation number 2, you may have recovered to the point where you no longer meet criteria for a mental health disorder and you're no longer significantly impaired by any mental health symptoms. In situation number 3, you may want to continue with a course of therapy that has helped you attain your safety and stability, and you may also want an alternate course of something holistic that can help you with your growth and productivity. If you're in group number 3, it makes sense to pace yourself. You don't want to become overextended by lots of appointments with different kinds of professionals. And this is where I'd like to point out to you that Peaceful Drive delivers courses of holistic coaching. Now, I wouldn't want you to be too intimidated by the term holistic, which can come across as a bit ethereal and undefined, or even a little bit woo-woo. The term holistic simply refers to a belief that in order to become whole or complete, we need to examine the interconnections of mind to body and person to person, as well as the spaces in which those connections occur. So whether you find yourself in situation 1, 2, or 3, if you're looking to focus on personal growth and productivity, if you're trying to find a state of existential peace, if you want to peacefully exist in space with others, or if you find it difficult to slow your mind or calm your body after the stress of the day is behind you, holistic coaching is likely to be more worth your while, a better way to use the time. And if your motivation is to explore the metaphysical and spiritual realms, let Peaceful Drive ride along with you on the way. Check us out at peacefuldrive.com.